Yeah. Alright. Let's turn up the lights a bit. That was the opposite of the effect I wanted. Alright, welcome everyone to U-Skillz play in Epic Battle Simulator 2. I'm gonna go over my strategies again. Just all of them. And for this guy, we'll start with one of my oldest strategies. You guys have seen it before. Has the wolf, a couple sentinels. We'll do 5 of these guys. Couple ballistas either side. Five camels, and I have 100 points left. So obviously I'm going to put it for crossbowmen. I thought I'd have more points for those guys. You know what? I'm going to take out 2 of the ballistas so I can fit more crossbowmen. There we go. He's going to put down 2 wolves. He's got 4 seconds. Let's see how you do with your 2 wolves and archers. How's this ballista doing? It's just moving. My army's taking these guys out too quickly. This ballista hasn't had a chance to fire yet. And it won't get a chance. It was just there for backup anyways. Awesome. Alright. So that was my first successful strategy. Of course, when I was doing it back then, it was very messy. I didn't even zoom out while I was doing it. That's not yours. You brat. Alright, so against Reese, close that real quick. This was my next successful strategy, and it actually is like the beginning stages of what you guys know is one of my best strategies today. So I had like 15 here, 15 here, oops, 15 there, and then the rest crossing like this. I actually use something similar to this now for the weaker people that are below 1,000. But the 3 balls of spearmen is what I used. And I evolved from, of course, I added cavalry a lot. I took away 2/3 of the spearmen. I didn't need that many. This guy's got a lot of crossbowmen. Look at that. He's learning. Reese. So yesterday, from when I'm recording this, look, his crossbowmen are not moving. That's the bad thing about using a bunch of crossbowmen. I don't know what's going on with the AI system, but if you have like over 80 or 75 crossbowmen, most of them just won't fire at some point. And it's very bad for strategy. So continuing yesterday, from when I'm recording this, I ran into a guy who called himself number 1, N-O-1. He didn't have a dot, but his rank was 0. This guy is 855, his was 0. I was shocked. I wasn't expecting anything from him, you know. So with crossbowmen, I wrote wow, and then I put just lines of spearmen either side of him. Either side of the wow. He actually beat it. He actually had a good strategy. I was shocked. How he has 0 just baffles me. He has to try really hard to suck that much. That was amazing. I guess it's so he knows how many people are playing. I don't know. But here's one of my most recent strategies for the weaker people. So it's a line of spearmen and a line of axes, both haphazardly put in. I'm not really calculating, but depending on the number I get in putting them both down, I'll adjust it to 00. So I can put down an even amount of crossbowmen and get to an even 0 by the time I'm done sending troops down. And you can see it's pretty effective against the people who have weird strategies. But I don't use it against anyone who has 1,000 points or over 1,000 points, because I think they have the possibility, like the ability to have the potential to beat it. Alright, and then here's one that I got beaten by. Someone did this. And I modified it a bit later on. Got 69. He's got just a bunch of musketeers, a couple crossbowmen, and some mages. Interesting. It's not going to work. Annihilated. Alright, let's see. So this one's one of my favorites, as you've seen in the past few videos, just because it reminds me of Dynasty Warriors. And I want to be able to record more Dynasty Warrior games in the near future. But first I need to get a modem so that I can record and play. 'Cause right now it's not a possibility. Oh no, I'm using this against a guy who's 1,346. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm probably going to lose this. This is meant for people who are below 1,000. And actually weaker than the last strategy. Let's see how it does against this one, though. It might win, because he just has 3 wolves, basically. Yeah, alright, looks like I'm winning this. I was kind of lucky. Alright, so the last strategy, the strategy I just won with, and this next strategy are my 3 favorite strategies to use against people below 1,000. But the next strategy I can also use against people that are up to 1,700, like this guy. I've even used against people who have 6,000, because I didn't know what I was doing. I just came up with it and I didn't test it at all. So it's 3 spearmen down there like that, 4 crossbowmen right there, 4 pirates right there. Gotta have camels. There's 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3 knights like that, making a Y in the middle. And then I also put a chariot right there. Now I have 3,000 left. and I'm going to do 3 lines of musketeers up here in the corner, like this. Alright. And the 3 lines of musketeers ensures that they're all shooting at different times, which is very helpful. And obviously, stuff down here is to distract his army from attacking musketeers, ensuring that they have plenty of time to do as much damage as they can. Let's see how it does. He has actually a good setup, so he might beat this strategy. It's looking like he will. Yeah, his spearmen already attacked my musketeers. I'm dead. Oh my god, this guy had a great strategy. Well, Dio, you are separated as yet, my dude. There are many people that are higher level than you that wouldn't be able to defeat that strategy. And then, what I am dubbing as my rock, paper, scissors strategies, because each one can defeat the previous one. This one's my paper strategy. Therefore, the better players. That guy's just placing wizards as a placeholder. He's going to try and beat my strategy. You know, I'll give you the full strategy. Alright? And if you click OK with that, I'm going to be upset with you. Alright, so this is my paper strategy. You guys recognize it. I've had it once. It's changed a bit over the months, and it's kind of morphed out of this form back into this form. There he goes. Good for you, Soro. Alright, defies a very good strategy to beat this, my man. You got bombs. Bombs are not good. They even level 1. You should level up your troops before you come play with the big boys. Go play the levels, as I've said before. Alright, let's see. He's definitely going to lose against my paper strategy. He's just got bombs and bears. 2 Bs are bad news and bad strategies. Bad news for him, because they're going to die. Most bears are already dead. You got 1 left? Yeah. So, obviously, paper can beat rock, but it gets cut by scissors. And what I'm going to show you next is the scissors strategy. What is loosely dubbed the scissors strategy. It's not reminiscent of scissors at all. Not really. So let's show you. Knuck your balls. Knock your balls? I don't know why I said knuck. Now this is the pirate strategy that I like, but it's moved back. I compressed it. I put it in the compressor, and it seems to be working fine. There we go. Also yesterday, right after fighting the guy named number 1 who had 0 points that beat me, I fought Fighter, who's in the top 10, and beat him. And so I lost 40 points for losing to number 1, and then I gained them back. Oops. After fighting Fighter. How did I don't know. There we go. Okay. I messed up that a bit. Oh, look, he's got musketeers. Knock my balls. So, last strategy I like to also call the mini hitter strategy. There are a lot of people who are doing lots of hits in that strategy, and this is the heavy hitter strategy that can easily destroy the mini hitter strategy. Because scissors beats papers, and let's do rock. The rock strategy, which can beat the pirate strategy, but loses to the crossbowman strategy. And it's a mix of both, and you guys have seen it before. And it's the inspiration for why I compressed the pirate strategy. So we got 3 of each cavalry, 13 spearmen, 16 pirates, oops, not those guys, and 22 crossbowmen. Yeah. And that's going to be the 2-2-1-3 strategy. This strategy I use mainly against the higher, so I use it against fighter and 1. It's actually pretty good at defeating the higher level people. The higher level people can easily defeat my pirate and crossbowman strategy. It doesn't happen all the time. Actually, most of the time those strategies win. But whenever I put them up against this strategy, I still have a shit ton of troops left. And I'm going to show you like one of my tester strategies. When I go to test a new strategy, I put it up against thank you. Thank you for showing off your dragons. I appreciate it. I got dragons too. I put it up against this dragon musketeer strategy. You got 4 dragons, I got 2 dragons. I got a lot more musketeers. Two of your dragons are down already. My dragons are fine. My dragons are still fine. This is actually a pretty good test for strategy. Of course, I had to play it over many times because the dragons act different every time. Sometimes both of them will fly above and they'll destroy a shit ton of troops. Sometimes only one will fly above. Sometimes when they fly above, they don't hit anything. Sometimes they won't fly at all. It's just unpredictable, those guys. But with that randomness, it's actually a pretty good test. So let's go. Let's just throw in a new strategy at this guy. It's going to be mostly cavalry. This guy is wasting strategy right now. So I'm going to waste his time. There we go. Let's destroy these bombs quickly. Jesus Christ. Jeez. My elephant. Alright. Well, thank you everyone for watching the Skills play in Epic Battle Simulator 2. Let's end on this. If you want to see this video right here, go aheand click on that. We got some more Epic Battle Simulator videos over here, and more Skills plays over here. Have a good one.